What's going on, people? Welcome back to John Sinclair TV, and I've done a pre-match interview with the Fancams, and it's worth having a listen to. And I spoke to some guests on there: Pete, Paul, Kenny, Shelly, Sharkey, and also Warren. So if you like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast. And yeah, just have a listen to see what they have to say about the transfer window, the day's game, and the bits as well. So just check it out, people, and then this is what you have to say. I got Pete's Power Kunde on PD Powerlock YouTube channel. Pete, I'm going to dive straight into it, man. The transfer window, give us a marks out of 10, please.
What an absolute shambolic window that was. We had the money there and we haven't spent it. What is going on? There's a lot of questions being pointed at Darren Eales. He would be well and serious for questioning, particularly the stories that have been coming out with. Why he's been allowed to take control of the window, I don't know. He clearly said we're going to have an active window, and we've done the absolute polar opposite.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a disaster, Darren. Look, I don't want to criticise anyone, but we're going to have to on this occasion because he says he's going to be active transfer, and he's completely failed.
Yeah, absolutely. He'd be eating his words up now, John. He'd be waiting to see, because the chairman's coming up today. It's his job under massive threat.
100%, man, 100%. Let's go on to the game against Tottenham. It's going to be a tricky game today. Now the window's gone. We've got that serious business. We've got to start winning games.
That's it. We've got to get behind the team now, John. That's all we can do. Back the manager, back the team. That's all we can do now, unfortunately, John.
Yeah, that's all you can do. And some changes today. I mean, Lewis Wall's on the bench. Tonali is on the bench as well. And Lord Kelly's coming back.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed Kelly said the thing about Sean. We'll see. He scored a winning penalty. That might boost his confidence a little bit. He didn't do too bad when he come on, to be fair. But Isak, Gordon, Barnes as the three is what we've been wanting to see, and we've gone with that for today.
That's the only positive, to be honest with you. Pete, give us a score prediction today.
I see it's still 2-1 Newcastle. It'll be close, but we can still win it 2-1.
Fantastic. Where can we find you on your channel, Pete?
PD Proudlock, get subscribing now.
Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you. Another guy I've seen for a long time is James on Toon TV. Whether he does it on still, I don't know. Big up to you, James. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Happy match day.
Fantastic stuff. Nice. Good to see you back again. I'm going to dive straight into it. Give us some ratings out of 10, marks out of 10 for the transfer window.
It has to be a 2 or 3 out of 10 because the club said that they were going to act, they were going to bring some players through the door. I don't want to blame just one particular person for what was a bad transfer window. I think it's a collective. I think the club need to look at themselves and learn from the mistakes going into the January window. I think at the end of the day, we still have the makings of a good squad. We'll have a good manager there, and if you've got a good coach, the team tend to react. And you've got to think under Eddie Howe, he's strengthened the team over time, and it doesn't come core overnight just because we haven't made some signings. And you've got to be careful as well when you make signings later on. Are they signings that are going to improve us, or were they just rushed and not to be what we wanted? Do you know what I mean? So yes, as much as it was a bit of a disaster, the squad is still good on paper and it's still performing on the pitch. We've still got the points on the board. We've got 4 from 6. You'll come with me, get 7 from 9. You never know if we win against Spurs. But I just think, looking at the window, yes, it wasn't great, but this squad can still keep on until the January at least.
Yeah, well said, James. Well said. I mean, today's game, Tonali's on the bench. It's good to see him back, and Lewis Warsaw's on the bench as well. And what do you think of the team lineup?
I think it's a good lineup. I just think Eddie Howe needs to find the balance. He just needs to sort of still understand how the team is, going to perform. And I think against a Spurs side that are, they've had a decent start. They've got a few injuries, but I still think they're there for the take. And I think it's a reasonably good squad. In Tonali, I think it makes sense maybe to give him half an hour or whatever he wants to bring him on in that second half. And I think given that he's not played many minutes, he's only played against Forest, for the hour that he did. I just think it's a good idea that Eddie Howe maybe starts with the second half.
Yeah, and one final question, scoreline today.
I think Newcastle are going to win 3-2.
Fantastic stuff. Where can we find you, James?
You can find me on Toon TV on YouTube. I don't do that anymore, but I am still on Instagram. I still do a lot of Twitter where I can.
Fantastic. Thanks so much indeed, my guy, and it's good to see you back again.
How are the lads?
We've got Warren with us, Wazza as well, Newcastle fan. Wazza, I'm going to dive straight into it, mate. Marks out of 10 for the transfer window?
Yeah, I'd say Ryan's been very underwhelmed. Signed 4 weeks ago, their side but side, it wasn't any stable side, it was any more side. And you can blame FFP, PSL Lions and collective responsibility. That just for Darren Eales to go into a line, they come out with a statement, like to say why they didn't like side. don't get us wrong, I think we've got a really good squad league there. I think we're in a position to well, I think so. I think we've still got a good squad. I think we for Europe this season, there's no excuses. Come and play once a week now, so like we need to try finish in the top 6 and do well. So I think I think we can still do well, but it's really it'll be difficult. Especially with all the other teams that strengthen around us. So you look at West Ham's spending a lot of money. Crystal Palace get 2 players in there. Bob here and also Cartel top 6 as well. They get good players in as well. So yeah, it's going to be tough. But I still think we can't come up and do play, but obviously to try well out the game, especially I think that's going to be key for the season. They get the team.
Yeah, and go on today's game quickly. Tonali's on the bench, Lewis Hall's on the bench as well. And are you surprised that they're dropped?
Well, I don't think Kelly left back works. They got Lewis Hall in there. Tonali, I'm not surprised because I think it's going to take a few games to get the match fitness. So I expect him to come on, get him on round about the hour mark or something. So because I didn't think it started to be fair, but I think it'll take a few games to get the match fitness. Once he's able to speed, they give me a monster for 50 movement. Apart from that, I think it's an alright team. And on top of a few injuries, Van de Ven's out, Ben McCall's on the bench, Charlton, so I think the game happened easily. I think
Yeah, and score prediction today?
3-1.
3-1, okay, and where can you find on socials?
On Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and the media on Facebook and Instagram, that's where you can find us.
Thank you very much to you, Wazza. Thanks very much. Here he is, the legend of the legends, my guy. And I've got Paul from Toon Review, and good afternoon, Paul, and it's good to see you back again, man.
Thank you, good to see you.
Thanks very much. I'm going to dive straight in. I mean, the transfer window, give us a marks out of 10 for the transfer window.
1.
I'll give it a 0 to be. Yeah.
That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. It was just a disaster. I don't know what's gone on behind the scenes, Sean, but it didn't fill anybody with a lot of joy Friday. Even the deadline day, going for a Langer later on, I think that was just a panic to try and get someone through the door, and it didn't work. And it's all over the shop, man.
It's shite, isn't it? I mean, I'll give it a 0 out of 10 myself there. But look, it's downhill's under pressure because a lot of people saying that this guy is under pressure. The chairman said today.
Under pressure, John. To be honest, I think they're all under pressure. They all need to wake up. The chairman see it today, so I don't know whether that's to, hold a bit of a meeting after the game and find out exactly what's going on in this window. Because I think it needs addressing, and I think us as fans, we deserve an explanation. I'm not standing here demanding one, but I think as fans we need to know what went on in that transfer window and why we didn't get not one first team starter in the transfer window. It's not good enough for him.
Facts, you're so right. On to today's game, we'll be playing Tottenham today, and are you confident in winning that game today?
Well, I mean, I've just seen the team. Tonali's not starting. I don't know, mate, because I think if we play like we've been playing so far this season, I think we're in trouble. Tottenham are a good side. They're not the same side that we've demolished a couple of times over the seasons here, but listen, it's a perfect game to get going, and hopefully that penalty shootout win would have given us the kickstart we needed. Just galvanised the lads a little bit, and we can go out there today and do a job.
Yeah,
maybe 2-1.
2-1. I was going to come with the score prediction as well. Tonight, it's good to see Tonali coming back. It's a shame he's sub today, and he's going to get a fantastic reception today.
He will come on at some point, I imagine, and I think when he comes on, he'll feel the love again, like he did on Wednesday.
Fantastic. And where can you find it on your channel, Paul?
The Toon Review, mate.
Fantastic, Paul. Thanks so much for coming on. It's been great to see you back on again. I've missed you, and you know what? We got to go again, man.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Hi, I've got Shelly. She's on my channel. I've also got young Kenny as well. And Shelly, I've got to dive straight to you first. Marks out of 10 for the transfer window.
About a 4 at the minute. 4. It's been poor, but there's things come out. PSR's probably knocked a lot of things on the head, but we just don't know what's going on behind closed doors right now.
True. And touching on not happening behind closed door, Tenny, what's going on behind the scenes?
There's something going on. The way Amanda left and Murdoch, they both left it pretty abruptly. It wasn't, nobody expected it to come. But I think there is something going on behind the scenes, but we don't know what. We probably won't ever find out for quite a while. But it's weird. They were all building up the club and everything. They wanted to make it massive, number one. They kept going on about, they wanted to be the best in Europe. And now the two that really made the difference to the club have now disappeared. Now what's the future holding for the club? I think a lot of the supporters are thinking, what's going on? Is PIF not interested? Is the Rumours not interested? Or are they just here to make their money again, like in my previous regime? I hope we're wrong, and I hope the fans do get behind the club and keep going with the support and pushing them, because that's where it comes from. It comes from the fans pushing them, So I think if the club sees that, then hope they'll keep investing in them.
100%, because no one don't know what's going on at the club, and we just got to support the lads, Shelly. We've got to support the lads. We've got a match on the day, and we just got to concentrate on that and just leave the boardroom to the boardroom people.
Yeah, definitely.
And
fans are always going to have their opinions. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. It's standard. It's been like that for years and years and years. That's what a fan base is about. Having opinions about your own club. But the way things have been going the last couple of months, them opinions have just been going a little bit overboard with all these conspiracy theories and that.
Yeah,
that's what a fan base is about.
Fact. And on today's game, you look at the team lineup today. Lloyd Kelly is starting. Lewis Hall's dropped to the bench. Tonali is on the bench as well. And Shelly, what do you think of that?
I think we should start at Tonali. He was the best out of the lot. Obviously, in the Forest game on Wednesday night, absolutely fantastic. Yes, he still isn't match fit, even though he says he's trained every day. Match fitness is probably going to be within the next couple of games to be 100% fit. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We've just been saying Tonali maybe should have started, but if he gets 45 minutes out of Longstaff and replaces him with Tonali, gives Tonali 45 minutes, brilliant. But hopefully, it'll be a bit better than Wednesday night.
Yes, 50%.
I think Lewis Hall, I don't know what's going on with his confidence at the moment. I think he's been a little bit shaky, giving the ball away a little bit too much, playing little passes that are needed instead of just clearing out of the defence and putting him into trouble. I think that's what Eddie's been looking at. He's been getting him into trouble the last couple of games, and I think that's why he's dropped him again.
Yeah, giving the ball away is a criminal offence in football.
It is where he is. Left back, you can't give the ball away to top teams, especially against like Spurs. You can't make a mistake against them because they will punish you.
Fact, absolute fact. And Shelly, score predictions today, please, guys.
Very sketchy, nail-biting 2-1 for us. I'm
going to go 1-0, 2-1. A goal either side. It's not going to be like what it was the last time. 6-0.
We're going to be 2-1 again. Let's put it that way. I think we'll be 2-1 again.
I hope it's the same as this when we're hitting 5 goals in the first 20 minutes, but I can't see it.
No problem. Thank you so much for coming on. Shelly, you can find you on your socials, please.
Yes, so I'm on Twitter at Shell_Crawford1, which will be changing in the next couple of weeks as we're due to get married. I'm on Instagram, Shelly Crawford1, so you can find us there.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for coming on John Sinclair TV. And listen, good luck on your marriage. I think you're a fantastic couple, and let's hope it's fantastic and happy marriage.
Thanks very much.
Johnson.
Good day.
Thanks, guys.